Pre-production is key. You need to make sure that you plan basically everything, because anything can go wrong.
How the hell are we going to make more hot drinks now?
Unbelievable.
In February 2019, 20 crew and 4 cast members came together to produce our graduate short film, Before Nightfall. With over 5 months of planning and over £4,000 of budget, this will be our biggest project to date. So, with that in mind, we'd like to take you behind the scenes of Before Nightfall. Before Nightfall follows Grace, a young girl who lives in a 17th century village. Now the village has been tormented by a nocturnal monster, and one day her best friend is taken. Now she goes out to find her friend with her dog Rufford, and she must get back to the village before nightfall.
Good morning, it's day 1 of the shoot. We're here at the Forest of Bear in Hampshire. We're gonna film some stuff today. We're gonna have a dog, we're gonna have some actors. It's all cool. We're putting up a gazebo at the moment. It's gonna rain later. It's what we want. Yay!
I'm Ella Greenwood and I'm playing the role of Grace Winston. She's young and a bit stupid because she always leaves and runs around when there's a monster on the loose, which isn't the best idea, but she's also brave.
Ella was our young actress. She doesn't have much experience, but we were very impressed with her work on the film. In the first scene, she is kind of out in the forest. She's looking for Thomas. They're kind of playing hide and seek, but there's something else out there with her, so she's going to kind of feel nervous, and I think she really does deliver that.
If it was me, I would be back before the curfew an hour early because I feel like I'm not a rule breaker at all, whereas Grace can't seem to get the curfew thing into her head.
My name is Young, and I'm Thomas here today, and yeah, I'm feeling great actually. It's going to get started now.
Watch out for this stick.
Are we there?
I level up. Yeah, let's try that. You okay? Keep rolling.
That was the best one, wasn't it?
So Yon's most challenging scene was where he trips over and he cuts his leg wide open. We had some complex makeup that was created on his leg by our makeup artist Grace.
Really hurts.
Was it painful?
And then he had to react to this monster that was coming to get him that obviously didn't exist. We worked with Yon quite a lot before this in rehearsal to kind of get the fear in his eyes, and it was quite painful for him. There was lots of sticks and stuff on the ground which we risk assessed beforehand, but I think it really, the fear in his eyes for that moment really does elevate that scene.
Okay, cut there.
The role of Rufford was played by none other than the dog, Mr. Scraps.
So this is Mr. Scraps. Mr. Scraps is a Bedlington Whippet Cross, and he is 3 years old.
Working with an animal on set was troubling at times, as due to weather conditions and just general sort of conditions of being on set meant that Mr. Scraps wasn't able to do everything that we had planned for. This led to sudden script changes on set, just because we had to cut around scenes with the dog. It didn't affect the overall quality of the film, so we're thankful for that. We didn't understand how much energy it took to just boil a kettle of water. Turns out, too much for a car to handle.
Through getting 4 cups of tea ready, we have now drained Jake's car battery. So. Damn it! The quote of the day: how do you get energy into a car?
I don't know.
Audio running off.
We've been very, very organised, like at points even overly organised. We've got like lists and spreadsheets for everything from like who's going in what car, how many seats each car has, and like lists of food, everything. So It's been quite smooth because we've been so prepared.
In the film, there's many running shots which I had to do with aerial exit.
Unfortunately though, we did have a bit of an incident. Dennis did trip. We lost the follow focus that day.
Luckily, he wasn't hurt, the camera wasn't hurt, our follow focus took the force of the impact, but in the end, it could be much worse, and the shot actually made it into the film.
So we're digging a few holes to put the crosses in, so they're facing the camera for the path that she runs down later.
That's you and me,
You joined us on a very stressful morning here on the setup before nightfall. We're going to do a big crowd scene this morning. We're just getting everything in place at the moment. We're setting up the crosses that are going to ward off the spirits around Godwick village. We've got a load of extras coming along today who were just costuming up and putting their makeup on. It's going to be real fun. We're going to have a jib flying over the crowd, and hopefully it's going to go well. It's going to go well. Come on, Dan, it's going to go well.
Yeah, everything's going great today. I'm so happy. I'm not stressed at all. We have so many extras.
On Wednesday, we had a crowd scene and actually had to walk back through the crowd, which was pretty tough. We had about 5 to 6 takes on that scene. Some people wouldn't move out of the way, so I had to barge through them and yeah, get the shot. But we got it in the end, and it's all good.
My name's Frances Mather, and I'm be playing the part of Agnes.
She was kind of mother of the of the cast and crew and of the film. We love Fran.
Getting that fear and bringing that energy to it on lots of takes is challenging but fun. I'm loving it.
Something we did in the direction was have her taken in washing from a washing line, and that really emphasised some of the argument points, which was a really effective way of getting those really sharp lines that she has through.
My name's Kerry Thringett and I play John.
He's trying to be the kind of man of the house, but it's very difficult for him to kind of fill that traditional position with these kind of supernatural goings on in the village.
It's not often you get to dress up in period dress and play a character from several hundred years ago in a setting such as this.
This has happened, but I will not let that monster kill anyone else.
A real highlight for me in his performance was the wood cutting scene, which was a challenge to film because Kerry had to chop wood there on set and also deliver the dialogue and get the timing right. I think he did a really good job on that scene. Also in the wood cutting scene we were kind of challenged because we were filming in Gosport, which is a harbour, and it was a foggy day, so we had a foghorn to contend with, but we managed to time the scene so we got in the action between the foghorn.
It's going all right. It's the last shot of the day. We just need to get Grace banging on the door. It's going to be great.
It's me, Grace. I'm not the monster, please.
I don't know, just doing something completely different, I think. And being with a lot of really nice people.
I've loved all of it, to be honest. You know, right from the read through to the rehearsals, just meeting everybody.
My favourite thing has definitely been the people, the cast and crew. They're just so nice, friendly.
You have to help everybody else do their job as much as you need to do your job. And this team's been fantastic at that. Really, really good.
Any input?
Happy.
You reckon it's the funniest since
Go on, give you a genuine answer.
Kirsty cracks me up.
Wow, I lost to Kirsty.
At the end.